Is there any shred of hope that Red Dead Redemption 2 could eventually see one of two things? Either just a regular unlock for 60 FPS on PS5 and Xbox Series in the likes of like Far Cry 5, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, hell, even Days Gone. They didn't get a next-gen version, although we got the 60 FPS, which to me I would be fine with. But I want to show you something here. I want to show you why I do what I do sometimes on my channel when it comes to game updates and whatnot. When you look at Red Dead Redemption, I have automatic downloads on and everything. And I go to information and you look behind or above my bald pumpkin head. Oh, the last time it updated was, February 24th, 2024. You're thinking, okay, whatever, and c'est la vie. But if we go and we check for an update manually I say, oh, would you looky there? Isn't that interesting? And now we go to the downloads and we find out that there's a 1 gig update for version 1.32. Now, if I go on the computer side of things, there we go, and we take a look at the update, we see that there's been some just general stability fixes and improvements. You can read them if you want. There's nothing like overly crazy, but there's some nice stuff. But here is what's getting people talking. The fact that they added support for HDR10 plus gaming and that they've updated the fidelity super resolution to version 2.2. This somehow is having people talking that there is more than ever now a reason to potentially believe that we are going to get not just an unlock 60 FPS, we're going to get like the GTA 5 PS5 treatment. We're going to get a whole new Red Dead Redemption 2 Enhanced Edition. What are your thoughts on that? Again, this is just speculation. If you look at GTA 5, and I get it, it's their biggest cash cow ever with GTA Online. And when you look at Red Dead Redemption 2, what happened to the online part of that? What, did it die like almost 2 years ago already? They don't really do much with it because they're putting their attention on GTA 6. Well, because that's going to be their next money cow, cash cow, whatever the hell it's called. And with GTA 5, it came out on PS3. It was actually the last physical disc I ever bought, ever, in my life. Because you didn't really have a choice back then. So, it came out on PS3 and Xbox 360. That's the console it was on. So it came out on PS3. Then they made a PS4 version. And then they made a PS5 version. Like, wow. There's like 3 different versions of that game, but there's only one version of Red Dead Redemption 2, which to me is literally borderline criminal. Obviously, I'm kidding and exaggerating there. I just don't understand why they can't... Like Ubisoft, of all people, just went back and said, oh yeah, Far Cry 5, let's unlock that. They didn't make any changes to the game. There's no remaster bullshit, just 60 FPS. And then what was it, with Red Dead Redemption 1 remastered or whatever for PS5? They quietly added 60 FPS toggle. Wouldn't you want to advertise that? And then people on Xbox still don't have that version of Red Dead Redemption. They're still stuck playing it at 30 FPS. Like, I just don't understand the laziness, the incompetence of some of these developers. I don't care what you have to say to defend this. It makes no sense. Like, none whatsoever. Now, to want every game in the world to have 60 FPS, I mean, I wish they did. Like Watch Dogs 2. I play that on my Xbox Series X because it does 60 FPS, but if I play it on my PS5, it doesn't. Ugh. Generation 0 did 60 FPS on Xbox for much, much, much longer than it recently did on PS5. Just things like that. Sometimes it's the helps if I could speak. Sometimes it's the developers to blame. Sometimes it's either Microsoft or Sony. As you can tell, I'm a gaming fanboy. I don't pick sides. If somebody steps out of line, that's it. I put them in their place. I don't care who it is, even though I have my preference. So going back to this here, what do you realistically think is the probability that we could actually get to tie us over until GTA 6 comes out, to get Red Dead Redemption 2 60 FPS or an enhanced version for PS5, Xbox Series. Again, the main proof or speculation that people are referring to is this right here. And again, the main point of this video, well, was to discuss this with the few people that watch me, to see what they think, and to further prove my point as to why, even though this might be common knowledge about this update coming out, as to why I made a video on it, because I had no clue about this. The only reason I came across this was because I was looking up Red Dead Redemption 2 PS5 60 FPS, all this kind of crap. And then somehow, oh, recent update speculate. It was wait, recent update, right? Then I went and checked. I just did it on the video with you in the beginning. Like I said, it's not as bad with Xbox. I find Xbox is actually better with their automatic updates. Because like I said, I have both machines. I don't discriminate. But I do play my PlayStation 5 more. But the point is, even with automatic updates, it doesn't matter if it's PS3. Actually, PS3 did a pretty good job. PS4 was a little bit lazy, and same with PS5. I find some games will update on their own, some won't unless you manually do it or you start the game. So there you have it, just a little bit of an early morning rant. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Let me know if this is an indication of things to come, or are we all living in a fantasy world? They've abandoned the online 2 years ago. We never got post-story DLC. Then again, we never got it for GTA 5, and we were supposed to. And we just have to live with 30 FPS. Unless you play it on PC, which I do play on PC, but I'm personally not a huge fan of PC gaming. We're not going to get into that in this video. Maybe in another one I will. It might shock you as a surprise as to why I don't like PC gaming all that much, unless I absolutely have to. Thumbs up if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. Thumbs down if you didn't like it, and I'll bend it in half, twist it, break it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel. Exactly, I don't even need to finish that sentence. And if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.